Cambodia just lost. So why is Indonesia still worried? Because in football, the most dangerous opponent is not always the team that is winning. Sometimes, it is the team that has just been wounded. And Indonesia knows that one mistake against Cambodia could turn a supposedly easy match into a shocking nightmare. On paper, Indonesia should be the favorite. The Garuda squad carries bigger expectations. Indonesia has been building a stronger football identity, attracting more global attention, and entering every major match with the pressure of an entire nation behind them. Cambodia, meanwhile, is coming off a defeat. That sounds like good news for Indonesia. But here is the twist. A team that has just lost is often more dangerous than people think. Why? Because they have nothing to protect. They are angry. They are desperate. And they know that everyone is already expecting them to lose again. That is exactly where the danger begins. If Indonesia starts the match believing the result is already decided, Cambodia could punish them. One defensive mistake. One careless pass. One moment of lost concentration. And suddenly, the underdog becomes the story. This is why the Indonesian national team is refusing to underestimate Cambodia. The biggest danger is not necessarily Cambodia's position on paper. The biggest danger is Indonesia's own mindset. Football history is filled with matches where the favorite dominated the headlines, but the underdog dominated the pitch. And this is where Indonesia must be extremely careful. The pressure on the Garuda squad is enormous. Fans expect victory. The media expects victory. And when everyone expects you to win, every mistake becomes a disaster. Cambodia, on the other hand, can play with a different mentality. They can defend deep, wait for a mistake, counterattack quickly, and turn Indonesia's own pressure against them. That is the hidden battle in this match. Not just Indonesia against Cambodia, but Indonesia against expectation. And there is another important factor. The first match of a tournament can be extremely dangerous. Teams are still searching for rhythm. Players are adapting. Tactics are being tested. And sometimes, the team that looks stronger before kickoff does not look stronger after the first whistle. But here is the shocking twist. Indonesia's decision not to underestimate Cambodia could actually become its biggest advantage. Because while other teams might see Cambodia as an easy opponent, Indonesia is treating them like a real threat. And that changes everything. If Indonesia enters the match with full concentration, if the players respect Cambodia, if they control the tempo instead of rushing, then the pressure can work in Indonesia's favor. The question is no longer, can Indonesia beat Cambodia? The real question is, can Indonesia stay focused long enough to avoid the trap? Because the biggest upset might not come from Cambodia being stronger. It might come from Indonesia becoming careless. So, Cambodia may have lost. But that does not mean Cambodia is defeated. And Indonesia understands this. The Garuda squad cannot afford to play based on reputation. They must play based on reality. Every duel matters. Every pass matters. Every minute matters. Because one thing is certain. Indonesia may be the favorite. But Cambodia will be fighting with nothing to lose. And sometimes, that is exactly when football becomes unpredictable. What do you think? Can Indonesia defeat Cambodia comfortably? Or could Cambodia shock the Garuda squad? Leave your prediction in the comments. And if you want more dramatic updates about Indonesia's football journey on the international stage, make sure to subscribe. Because the next chapter could be much more unpredictable than anyone expects.